could have been turned. If he throws it, they don't get Olsen at first.
Here's a swing and a miss for Albies. 1 ball and 1 strike. And I don't think Ortiz is starting up a double play if he backhands it. He's probably just going to first base with that ball.
The athleticism from Hamilton on display right there.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. He went after a changeup down and away. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. I mean, that is as good of a defensive play as we've seen from David Hamilton this season. 1-0 Atlanta here. 2 outs, nobody on. Pitch is way outside, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes on Albies. Brewers have turned a lot of double plays against the Braves in this series. Second one today. They turned a couple yesterday. Here's the 2-2 to Albies, and he swung on it and fouled it back into the net. Stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And how about Olsen? He's grounded into 2 double plays today. He's hit into both of them. 2-2 pitch. Rolled foul behind home plate again. And it stays at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Throwing up to 50 pitches as he works here with 2 outs in the third. Pretty good job by Terang to avoid the collision as well with Hamilton, who is coming over to touch the bag. Swing and a miss. Albies strikes out, and the inning is over. That's the 3rd strikeout, Ortho ASAP style, of the night for Shane Drone. He puts up a 0 in the 3rd. We go to the bottom of 3. It's 1-0 Atlanta on the Brewers radio network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here, and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Are you ready to round the bases with Base Balderdash? Today's phrase is climbing the ladder. Do you know what it means? Climbing the ladder When a pitcher delivers a series of pitches out of the strike zone, each higher than the last, trying to get the batter to chase them.
And how about climbing the ladder there at 95 to get the swing and miss?
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a moment to breathe. Deep inhale. Extend your spine. Remain focused on what.
.com to open your account today.
One nothing Atlanta as we go to the bottom of the third inning here at historic Bowman Field. If you're heading to a Brewers game, Potawatomi Sportsbook will get you there. Make any purchase or same-day bet for a shuttle wristband. Space is limited. Visit Potawatomi.com for details. Jackson Churio to lead things off for Milwaukee. What a double play turn by David Hamilton in the top of the third. Now the Brewers, who left the bases loaded in the bottom of the second, will try to get some offense going against Tyler Mahle. First pitch, a swing and a miss at a splitter down and away, and it's 0-1 on Churio. Mahle now with 8 scoreless against the Brewers this year. Of course, 6 scoreless in a Giants uniform right before the trade deadline. And he was traded to Atlanta. He made his next start with the Giants right before the deadline, and it wasn't a great one. So they didn't follow up that great start against the Brewers with another quality start. But then he got traded to Atlanta, and all three, as Jeff has outlined for you, starts that he's made in a Braves uniform have been outstanding. He has been a great acquisition so far for Atlanta. The 0-1 is a ground ball, sharply hit to first, fielded by Olsen on the forehand, runs to the bag and retires Churio for the first out of this bottom of the third, and that'll get Bryce Terang to the plate. Well, when the game is on the line, the Brewers rely on their elite bullpen. When your oral health is on the line, rely on a WDA member dentist. To find a WDA dentist near you, go to WDA.org. Terang, a ground out back in the first inning. Mahle out of the windup, brings home the first pitch to Terang. He takes high, and it's 1-0. Atlanta played at a run in the top of the second inning. That is the only run of this game so far. The pitch missed outside. Cutter missed from Mahle that time. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. Again from the windup, the pitch. That is in there for a strike. It is 2-1 on Bryce Terang. Mahle had spent 24 and 25 with the Rangers. Of course, he came up with the Reds, was with the Twins at one point. 2-1. And Terang, did he go? They appealed to third, and he went, says John Tumpane. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, even on appeals, John Tumpane, pretty violent with his yes, he did call. Yeah, it's very much like how it is behind the plate. Here's the pitch to Terang, and a liner into right. That's going to drop in front of Acuna out there for a base hit for Bryce. So the Brewers have a 1-out base runner, and before Contreras hits 10 for ID on the Brewers Radio Network. With Jeff Levering and Kent Sommerfeld, Lane Grindle with you from Williamsport, Pennsylvania. The Little League Classic here tonight between the Brewers and the Braves. It's 1-0 Atlanta. Runner at first and one out here in the bottom of the third as Contreras is the batter and he takes high from Malley. It's 1-0. The Brewers have made Malley throw a lot of pitches in these first three innings. That one was number 50. The 1-0 pitch, he is fouled back and out of play, and it's 1 strike. Contreras has been red hot, 6 for 9 in this series. He's driven in 2. Over his last 7 games, 11 for his last 25. Has a home run in there. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss. Little late on a fastball at 95 on the outside edge. And it's 1-2. Turang with good speed over at first, being held on by Olsen. The pitch is swung on and fouled back into the backstop. 1 strikes. The count remains on Contreras. Town of about 27,000 here, Williamsport. Brewers flew in this morning. Really pretty country. Tons of hills and trees, and this used to be a big lumber town, actually, back in the day. Makes sense when you fly in and see what the terrain is like. 1-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back into the net. Stays at 1-2 on Contreras. A lot of 2x4s started their careers here in the Williamsport, Pennsylvania area. Spin throw to first. Turang diving back in there safely to the bag. 1-2 the count here on Contreras, who is 0 for 1 tonight. Malley out of the stretch, the pitch. And a chopper just foul at the third baseline. It'll stay at 1-2 strikes. Brewers trying to do what they've done to the Braves for most of this series, and that is extended bats, battle at the plate, get deep into the count, run up that pitch count, and they're doing it to Malley here tonight. Count is just 1-2 on Contreras, but this will be the seventh pitch of this battle. Again, Turang gets his lead from first. And the 1-2 pitch. Bounced foul, third base side again, just beyond the Braves' third base dugout. And it'll stay at 1-2 strikes here on Contreras. It's a beautiful setting here. It's basically neighborhoods beyond left field, left center. Pitch is a ground ball right side, and a nice play made by Albies, fielding and spinning and throwing to first. He had to range to his left. He was shifted the other way, so he had to cover a lot of ground. Ball was not hit. Well, it was hit 100 miles an hour, so the fact that Albies was able to get to that at all is a minor miracle. That's a tremendous play. Turang goes to second. He's in scoring position with 2 outs, and Jake Bowers is the batter. That is not an easy play whatsoever from Ozzie Albies. It looked like that was ticketed for right field off the bat. So here is Bowers, the pitch, and Bowers a liner into right. That's going to get down for a base hit. Acuna on it quickly on a hop. Here's Turang around third. The throw not in time. So Bryce Turang off with the pitch, or off on contact, I should say, around third. And getting in there in front of the throw from Ronald Acuna, and the Brewers have tied it at 1. Jake Bowers, guess who? He drives in his 75th of the season. And Bowers able to get to second on the throw home from Acuna. And here's Andrew Vaughn, who singled in his first at-bat back in the second inning. Malley's first offering to Vaughn is high, and it's 1-0. So the Brewers finally crack the code on Tyler Mahle and push a run across against him here in this bottom of the third inning. The 1-0 to Vaughn. That is a strike on the outside edge, and it's 1-1. He is watching that pitch count continue to climb. 60 pitches now for Mahle as he works here in this third. Here's the 1-1 to Vaughn. And there's a strike on the outside edge. It's 1-2. Both teams with 4 hits already in this game. There's been a lot of traffic early on. It's resembling what some Little League games might look like. A lot of base runners. Here's the 1-2. That's up and away, and it's even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of deep counts, too.
A lot of deep counts. Not quite as many walks as some. Two balls and 2 strikes on Vaughn. Mahle brings home the pitch, and Vaughn, did he go? He did, says Clint Vondrack. Vaughn strikes out, and the inning is over. But the Brewers get it tied on an RBI single from Jake Bowers. As we go to the 4th inning, it's a 1-1 ball game on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Base hit. Right field. Here comes Richardson. Here comes Marquez' throw. It's going to be not in time. Richardson scores on a base hit by Derek Jeter. Is that unbelievable? Or is that unbelievable? Yankees win the ball game. Ball game over. Yankees win. Yankees win.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I really don't know what to say. I'm just so happy I gave something these people cheer. We all did. I mean, it was a great game. Both teams played incredible. It was a great game.
That's Mike Piazza after he hit an 8th inning go-ahead home run in the first New York Mets home game after 9/11. Hear moments like this and more on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Are you about to mow the lawn? It's blazing hot out here. Smokey Bear says,
Avoid using power equipment when it's windy or dry. It's all on Smokey Bear.
The Brewers Radio Network.
A reminder from Schneider and their professional truck drivers: distracted driving puts everyone at risk. Stay focused and drive safe. A 1-1 ball game as we head to the 4th inning here at Bowman Field. Historic Bowman Field in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Shane Drowan back out there for his 4th inning of work. He's been helped by the double play ball so far tonight. He's given up just the 1 run on 4 hits. Drake Baldwin, the left-handed hitter out of Madison, Wisconsin, will lead things off for Atlanta. And takes the first pitch a little bit high, and it's 1-0. Baldwin, a strikeout victim, back in the 2nd inning as Drowan brings home the pitch, and he dropped a slider in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Leadoff man has been aboard in each of the last 2 innings for Atlanta. Throw-ins 1-1 is a fly ball into right center field. That's going to get down and roll all the way to the warning track before Mitchell can cut it off. Cruising into second is Baldwin with a leadoff double. So 3 consecutive innings with the leadoff man reaching for Atlanta, and that'll get Lane Thomas to the plate. Retired veterans can turn to Network Health for affordable and reliable health plans tailored to meet your needs. Find the coverage you need and health plan experience you want with Network Health. Learn more at networkhealth.com/veterans. So here's Lane Thomas, who started his year with the Kansas City Royals, was acquired at the deadline by Atlanta to be a guy to come in and hit lefties for them. First offering from Drowan is a half swing and a miss at a slider, and it's 0-1. Former Guardian, came up with the Cardinals, then was traded to the Nationals, had some good years with Washington. 0-1 is a liner into right. Get down for a base hit. Bauer's charging it. They're going to hold the runner Baldwin at third. And Atlanta has runners on the corners with nobody out here in the fourth. So the double play ball, which has been big for Drowan over the course of the night tonight. He could probably use another one now. Mauricio Dubon, who drove in the only run of this game for Atlanta with an RBI double back in the second. Strolls to the plate now. He's been a tough out in this series. The former Brewer 5 for 9 against his one-time club. Drowan's first offering. And a high fly ball into shallow left. Racing out is Hamilton. Coming in is Churio. Going out is Ortiz. It'll be Ortiz making the catch. And that is a big first out for Shane Drowan. And now the double play ball could get you out of the inning. So sky-high pop-up. And now here's Austin Riley, who ended that double play to end the game yesterday in Milwaukee. 1-1. Top of the fourth inning here in Williamsport. Baldwin at third. Thomas is at first. Drowan's first pitch to Riley is a broken bat flare foul up the first baseline. The business into that one ends up at the feet of Joey Ortiz out there at shortstop. So he'll pick it up and hand it to a bat boy, and every little leaguer near that Braves dugout is going to beg for that baseball bat. They're all yelling in. Look at him. You can hear him. Can I get that bat? One of the unique features of this game. Hey, these kids are right on top of the dugout. No balls and 1 strike on Riley. Throwing long hold. Kicks and delivers. And a swing and a miss. Elevated a sinker at 95 and ran it right past Austin Riley, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. This is not what you even think in terms of this venue. Pitch is high, and it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. You think of a minor league ballpark, you kind of think of something like what the Brewers played in Las Vegas, or maybe last year in Tampa at George Steinbrenner Field. This is not that. This is much more intimate than that. 1-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. Fastball at 94 up. And Riley swung right through it, and there's 2 away. That is a huge Ortho ASAP strikeout for Shane Drowan. Don't strike out. Get back to the active lifestyle you want at Ortho ASAP. See a specialist today at orthowisconsin.com. So here's Sean Murphy, and Drowan's first pitch is a little high. It's 1-0.
At capacity, this ballpark's about 2,500 people. It's what you get in the New York Penn League, or what formerly was known as the New York Penn League. This has been disbanded.
And this was one of those stops in the New York Penn League back in the day. 1-0 is a bouncer, third base side. Charging's Hamilton, and he fell down. And a run is going to score. Baldwin races home from third. He just lost his footing as he got to the grass. He was trying to sell out for that ball with Murphy running. As long as he fields it and makes a throw, they've got an easy out at first. And there's a bunch of sod that kicked up right there as well. That's unfortunate for the Brewers and for Hamilton. Boy, his footing just went right out from underneath of him.
It's a good thing nothing worse happened.
Yeah. It is 2-1 Atlanta. That's hard to explain, that happening. Just the feet coming out from underneath of him as he went to set his feet to field and throw to first. And again, with Murphy running, that's going to be an easy play for Hamilton as long as he stays on his feet. Now you have to protect from a big inning here. You've lost the lead again. It's 2-1 Atlanta. First and second. And 2 outs. It's unfortunate for Drowan. Here's Michael Harris, the second. Looks at second and brings home the pitch. And it is rolled foul up the third baseline. And so 0-1. The way that ball left the bat as well of Murphy, it almost looked like maybe it got the front foot and was a foul ball. But it wasn't. There was no call made. The 0-1. Fly ball center field. Racing in to his left is Mitchell. He's there. Reaches up, makes the catch, and the inning is over. Well, an unfortunate run comes across for the Atlanta Braves as David Hamilton just loses his footing on a ground ball to third. And Atlanta takes a 2-1 lead as we go to the bottom of the fourth on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Are you ready to round the bases with Base Balderdash? Today's phrase is Texas Leaguer. Do you know what it means? Texas Leaguer, a bloop that falls between an infielder and an outfielder for a base hit.
It's an RBI single for Breckman on a little Texas Slinger, and the Astros lead 2-0.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Guess who said the following?
This moment is great. I mean, I have to thank God first, my family, my wife, my kids.
This is the Brewers Radio Network.
We go to the bottom of the fourth inning here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. It is a 2-1 Atlanta lead. And Tyler Mahle and his 63 pitches back to the mound here for the Braves. It'll be Christian Yelich to lead things off for the Brewers. Yelich, then Ortiz, then Mitchell scheduled to hit for the Crew. Yelich with a base hit back in the second inning. Yelich's first hit of this series. Beautiful night in Williamsport. As Jeff told you earlier, there were some rain showers that moved through here on a couple of occasions throughout the afternoon. First pitch to Yelich misses up and away. 1 ball and no strikes. But temperatures for the most part today in the low to mid 70s. Still had a lot of sunshine over the course of the game today. 1-0 pitch to Yelich is in there with a strike on a fastball at 93, and it's 1-1. 1-1 pitch. That missed inside. 2 balls and 1 strike. And of course, landed here in Williamsport, and then a couple of buses took the players over to the facilities as Yelich takes low. 3 balls and 1 strike on Christian, where the Little League World Series games were being played, and the guys mingled and sat in the stands, and Miz even played table tennis with a couple of the Little League World Series participants as Yelich takes outside and works the walk. So leadoff walk to Yelich. Brewers have their leadoff man aboard here. That's the first time tonight they've had their leadoff man aboard. To lead off this bottom of the 4th, it's an ortho ASAP walk. When pain can't wait, walk right into ortho ASAP. Same-day access to specialists. Start healing faster at orthowisconsin.com.
Did you hear Miz say he was more nervous playing ping pong than he is when he pitches in a big league game?
I kind of believe it. Here's Joey Ortiz, a chopper to short. Dubon pivots and throws to second for 1. Back to first in time. Wow. A 6-4-3 double play. The Brewers will take a look at it to see if they want to challenge the play at first. That is a really slick double play started up by Mauricio Dubon. Pat Murphy still holding things up. They will not challenge. It took one big hop. Dubon had to wait on it. And really, all of the credit in the world in that double play goes to Mauricio Dubon for making a great feed on what was not the easiest play for him to make to Ozzie Albies to allow him to make a good turn. So 2 outs and nobody on now for Garrett Mitchell. First offering from Malley, and Mitchell scoring to bunt, pulls the bat back and got hit by the pitch. So Mitchell hit by the pitch, and he's going to be awarded first base. Hit batter sponsored by Habish and Rotier, injured in a car accident. The right call is Habish with 13 offices across the state. They're the hometown firm, Wisconsinites Trust, Habish and Rotier, national reputation, hometown service. Brad Epstein walking with Mitchell, who does seem to be in some discomfort on his way up to first base. He is grimacing, and Pat Murphy's out there as well. It must have got him on the wrist area, it looks like, or maybe just a little bit above the wrist, with the way they are holding his right hand, I believe. And he is grimacing in some pain right now. Boy, you don't want to see anything bad happen for Garrett Mitchell. Look at this again. As he was pulling the bat back, yeah, just right above the wrist, kind of on the lower outside part of the forearm, if you will. Just above the wrist. There's a lot of bone right there. They're still looking at him. And I think he's going to stay in this game. So at least for the time being, you like that he feels confident he can stay in this game. And that will get David Hamilton to the plate. Yeah, you were saying, though, about Miz that he was nervous. I can kind of see that with Miz. You know, Miz is very unassuming about his baseball success. He's a competitor. There's no doubt about that. And he locks in when the time comes. David Hamilton, the batter. First pitch from Malley is a strike, and it's 0-1. But I think for Miz, there's a little part of him that is still figuring out how big of a deal he actually is.
I think today was a nice wake-up call with all the kids just swarming him at all times.
Like he was Elvis. Mm-hmm. The 0-1. And Hamilton took outside, 1 ball and 1 strike.
I'm guessing what made him nervous was, how much can I really put into this?
Right.
Do I really want to humiliate this kid, or do I just, what do I want to do?
1 ball and 1 strike on Hamilton here. The pitch. And a liner right into the glove of Albies, who does a little bunny hop and squeezes it for the final out of the 4th. We go to the 5th inning. It's a 2-1 Atlanta lead on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
2-1 pitch. He swings. Deep drive. Left field. That ball's going. It ain't coming back. The Rockies have won it in 14 innings. A 3-run home run by Dante Bichette, and the Rockies in the bottom of the 14th have won this ball game 11-8.
Listen to the game's next unforgettable call right here on the MLB app and MLB.com. Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's time to step up to the plate to see if you can guess which baseball player or manager said the following.
It was a big moment for us. You know, we had to win 3 games. If we knew we had to win 3 games, we were going to have a real chance at winning this thing. And we came back here 2 games, down 2 games, and we were able to accomplish what we had to accomplish.
That's Ozzie Smith after his walk-off home run in Game 5 of the 1985 NLCS. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com. Are you ready to take a swing at base balderdash? Today's phrase is payoff pitch. Do you know what it means?
Visit northshore.com.
We go to the 5th inning here in Williamsport. It's a 2-1 Atlanta lead. And back in with the play-by-play, here's Jeff Levering.
Thanks so much, Lane. And Luis Lara takes over in center field for the Brewers. Remember, Garrett Mitchell got hit in the top half, I should say the bottom half of the 4th inning, in that upper wrist, lower forearm area. And he has since been removed. So Luis Lara takes over in center field. And Acuna leads things off against Drowan. A 2-1 Braves lead. Acuna, Olsen, and Albies due up in this top half of the 5th inning. And the pitch from Drowan is a tapper foul by Acuna. 1-1 the count. Quick vibe check. A cooler full of Vizzy Hard Seltzer. That's a big vibe. Vizzy Hard Seltzer, the seltzer that passes the vibe check. So Shane Drowan readies in his 0-1. Acuna looked at a ball up and in. Acuna with a infield single hit off the back of Shane Drowan. He has not been retired today. And the pitch from Drowan. Down and in. Braves will head back down to Atlanta and then entertain the Dodgers Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Brewers will head back to New York and take on the recently red-hot Mets. Pitch is up and away, and it's 3-1 on Acuna. The Mets lost earlier today against the White Sox. White Sox needed to win a bad way. Mets are playing better baseball of late, though. Pitch on the way to Acuna. It's wide. Ball 4. Leadoff man is on for the 4th straight inning against Shane Drowan. So Acuna's on for a 3rd time. Matt Olson's hit into a pair of double plays. A 4-6-3 double play in the 1st inning. And then a 5-3 double play in the 3rd. And the pitch to Olsen. Swing and a miss. Fastball up and in. 95 on the fastball from Drowan. Pitch count-wise, 71 from Drowan. He had a touch and feel on-field bullpen, in essence, against the Seattle Mariners his last time. Went 2 innings on Tuesday. Push back to this game tonight. And a toss over to first has Acuna back. Again, his last start came on the 13th in L.A. against the Dodgers. And that was 10 days ago. 2-1 Atlanta, top of the 5th. The pitch is high. Ball and a strike on Olsen. The Brewers have done a good job against Olsen in this series. Just a couple of singles. 2 for 10 overall. Ball and a strike on Matt Olsen. Set to go, here it is. And it's a check swing and a ball down and in. You see some emotion out there on the mound from Shane Drowan. And frustrated with himself and command. 2-1 Acuna leads from first. Vaughn holds him on. Pitch from Shane. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string with a slider. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beef of the order right now for Atlanta. Braves took the lead in the 4th after David Hamilton was in pursuit of a slow ground ball, and the earth came out from under David Hamilton, and his cleat slipped. Turned into an infield RBI single for Sean Murphy. Tossed to first, Acuna's back. The Brewers have had traffic against Malley virtually all night long. Just the 1 run on 4 hits, though. 2-2 on Olsen. The pitch, runner goes. It's low. Throw down to second base is late. Acuna steals second base. Got a good jump against Shane Drowan. Contreras did everything he could to try and get rid of it in a timely fashion. Acuna takes the bag. And Acuna celebrating in Contreras' face. Remember, he tried the delayed steal against Contreras a couple of days ago, and he pegged him. So Acuna went right back at Contreras and said, all right, I got you. Grant Anderson loosening in the Brewers' bullpen. Acuna extends his lead at second base. Pitch to Olsen. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Another K for Shane Drowan. That's his 5th. Another ortho ASAP strikeout for Drowan. And the hitter is Ozzie Albies with a runner at second base. Albies an infield single and a strikeout. Better side of the plate for him offensively is the right side. At least average-wise has always been that way. And he lofts a single over the glove of Ortiz into left. They're going to send the runner. Here comes a throw from Churio. Held at the last moment. Now the throw to third, and they have got him at third base. Acuna held at the very last moment. Was trying to get back to third base. Contreras saw it and fired back to third and got him. A huge out, perfectly thrown ball by Jackson Churio all the way home. And Contreras reading it all the way, threw behind and got Acuna. He was running with his head down and then stopped at the last moment, and it was too late. Well executed by the Brewers all the way around. Runner at first, 2 away. Shane Drowan pleased with the effort. Now Drake Baldwin, who doubled his last time. Drowan hits a foul straight back into the net. Baldwin with a big swing. Joey Ortiz almost came down with that looping line drive into left. Instead, Churio was right on it and made a perfect head-high throw home. And out on the bases for Atlanta. Drowan throws to Baldwin. It's low and in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Ended up being the better outcome.
Again, head down. He was being held the entire way, so that is on Acuna more than anything else. He was rounding third, and he was trying to score, and then picked it up late. Poor base running. Ball and strike on Baldwin. Albies the runner at first base, and the pitch to Baldwin is a ball low with a slider. Good pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. It was low, but again didn't miss by much. 8 hits for Atlanta against Drowan. Only allowed the 2 runs. The pitch is a breaking ball for a strike in the inside corner. Career high in hits allowed, 9. That was against Minnesota 2 starts ago. 2-2 pitch to Baldwin. Runner goes. Swing and a foul off on the left side. And Albies will head back to first base. Maybe the last hitter for Shane Drowan, with Grant Anderson again loosening in that Brewers bullpen. 82 pitches for Drowan. You get into a stretch where it's nothing but righties after Baldwin. Ready to go again. The pitch to Baldwin. Poked into shallow left. Churio is there. He makes the catch, and the inning ends. No runs, a hit, and a man left for Atlanta. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Top of the order scheduled. 2-1 Braves on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Popped up again, off third. Hayes has room. Hayes makes the catch. Yankees win. The Yankees win. The New York Yankees have won the 1996 World Series. They have surmounted every challenge. They have climbed every mountain. And the New York Yankees are world champions.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Guess which baseball player or manager is at the plate?
You know, I want to keep this brief, but you know, the passion has been on this team like I've never seen before in my 15 years here. I thank these guys for pulling my big butt across this finish line.
That's Frank Thomas addressing the crowd after the 2005 White Sox World Series parade. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different.
That was filthy. Third tie through for the Brewers against Tyler Mahle in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Mahle is allowed just a run on 4 hits today for the Crew. They'll face Churio, Turang, and Contreras. Little baby shark action going on with these kiddos. Gotta love it. And that's what it's all about. I feel like these kids are a little too old for a baby shark these days. They grew up with it. All right, 2-1 Atlanta. Jackson Churio has grounded out twice, once to third, once to first. Mahle at 73 pitches, had just a 10-pitch fourth. Things were getting a little sideways on him before he got it back in order. Churio ground ball hit to short. Dubon up with it, throws it across. 1 up and 1 down on just 1 pitch in the 5th inning. Bryce Turang a single and scored the Brewers' run in the 3rd. Splitter's been a big pitch for Tyler Mahle so far, as it always is. And I think we've got some issues with the PitchCom device with Sean Murphy, the catcher. Holds it up to his ear, says, yep, I can hear that one. Bryce Turang digs in. Mahle's pitch is up and in, for a strike. Haven't seen that high strike today. That was one of them. That was nowhere near a strike for Adam Hammery, whose zone has been pretty good so far. And now Turang does take a strike. So it's 0-2 on Bryce Turang. Close games in the first 2 of this series. 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. And Turang's gone on 3 straight pitches. Strikeout number 4 for Tyler Mahle. He's thrown a grand total of 4 pitches in the sequence. And he's got 2 outs, and now Contreras hits. Contreras has bounced out twice. Once to short, once to second base. Bottom half of the 5th inning. Brewers down a run, 2-1. And that's down and away. The Brewers lost 2 of 3 in Atlanta. Had leads late in both of those games they lost. Braves came from behind and won. And the Brewers blew them out in the finale. There's a strike on the corner. Ball and a strike on Contreras. The Brewers held on in game 1 Friday night 2-1. A 4-1 victory yesterday. And now the pitch is a foul. 1 ball and 2 strikes here in the splitter. Jake Bauers on deck. He's hoping for an opportunity to hit. Malley shakes once, winds and fires on 1-2. Lined into center, a base hit. Another hit for Contreras in the series. He's now 7 out of 11 in the series. And Bauers indeed will get a chance to come up. Push for the postseason's here. Time for the best to step forward. Luckily, you've got Pine River Award-winning cheese spreads, Usinger's famous sausage, and Cedar Crest, Wisconsin's hometown ice cream. Rest assured that your rotation is set. Usinger's, Pine River, and Cedar Crest, the best of the best. Bauers, the RBI single back in the third. He faces Malley. The pitch is a strike. Outside corner. Bauers' lifetime against Malley coming in was just 1 for 4. Here's the pitch to Jake Bauers. Fouled straight back into the net. He was on it. 4-seam fastball at 95. 2 strikes. And 2 outs on Jake Bauers. Contreras takes his lead, and the 0-2 coming. Ground ball right side. Albies had him shaded that way. He'll throw it over to first, and Bauers is the final out of the inning. Had a hit from Contreras. That is all. We've played 5 in Williamsport. Braves 2, Brewers 1 on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Chopper out to Dansby. Dansby throws to first base. Is this happening? It is! The Atlanta Braves are world champions. The Atlanta Braves have won the 2021 World Series in 6 games over the Houston Astros. Pure euphoria down on the field.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Do you know the following baseball slang? Today's phrase is golden sombrero. Do you know what it means? Golden sombrero. When a player strikes out 4 times in a game.
Swing and a miss. Got him on a slider upstairs. And Garcia has the golden sombrero, much to the delight of the crowd at Minute Maid Park. 1 away.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Guess who said the following?
I just didn't want to come out. The guys kept fighting. I got to congratulate the Atlanta Braves. What a
Novels.com.
Two to 1 Atlanta, top of the 6th inning. Grant Anderson is on now for the Brewers. 5 innings for Shane Drowan, couple of runs on 8 hits, walked 3 and struck out 5. Grant Anderson will work in this 6th inning. He'll face Thomas, Dubon, and Riley, barring any changes for Walt Weiss. Anderson last pitched in the Seattle series, pitched twice against the Mariners. Last game on Wednesday, a scoreless 3rd inning. He came in after Dustin May lasted just 2 innings in that start. So Grant Anderson gets to work against Lane Thomas. First pitch on the way, and a breaking ball is off the plate away. Ball 1. And Shane Drowan dealt with a lot of traffic today. Had men on base in every single inning. Only allowed the 2 runs. Here's the pitch, a sweeper in for a strike. And Thomas, who had 2 hits against Drowan. Single to center, single to right. Time used. Lane Thomas with a couple of questions, and I'm not sure what his question is. As Lane Thomas is going to go to the dugout, and Grant Anderson is now going to be brought in, as well as the rest of the umpiring crew, to have a discussion about something. I'm not sure what this discussion is all about. Count is 1-1 strike. Lane Thomas keeps looking over at Walt Weiss as if to ask a couple of questions. The home plate umpire, Adam Hammery, is bringing everybody together in this situation to have a discussion about something, and now Walt Weiss wants to know what the heck's going on with Lane Thomas.
I don't have any clue.
Sometimes you see a hitter complain about the color of a glove or something, but it's a plain old black glove from Grant Anderson. There's nothing there that I would think of. The crew chief is Todd Titchener at second base. He seems to be kind of curious about what's going on. First pitch was called a ball. There's no issues there. Second pitch, another sweeper right down the middle, called for a strike, so it's 1-1. Is there a question about
the batter's foot hit the catcher, which is prior to the pitch, so we cannot call catcher's interference?
Oh, so there was contact apparently with Lane Thomas and William Contreras. As Contreras was sticking his leg out, he gets pretty close to the batter's foot, but apparently on that take, Contreras' foot made contact with Lane Thomas, and that was what the argument was about with Thomas and the home plate umpire. They can't call anything about it. It is a moot point. It is a nothing call. So the count should be 1-1 strike. Good usage. Now they're going to call it a no pitch. So it is going to be 1 ball, no strikes, as Contreras put his foot out there, made contact with Lane Thomas. But he didn't make any sort of stink about it until after the pitch happened. So I believe the count is 1-0. And now there's a strike, and I believe it's now 1-1 strike. Let's confirm. Yes, 1-1. Home plate umpire says 1-1. So they just said no pitch. So it is 1-1. The pitch home. Chopper hit towards third. Hamilton has it near the bag. Throws on the run, and he gets Lane Thomas at first base. Great play by David Hamilton for out number one. Using that speed in order to get around the third base bag to give himself an angle to make a throw. So Thomas is retired. It's Mauricio Dubon. Folks, don't miss George Webb's double play meal deal. 7 cheeseburgers, 2 orders of fries, just $17.99. Win, lose, home or away. Visit georgewebb.com for locations and details. A wild swing and a miss from Dubon, and it's 0-1. Dubon, an RBI double back in the second inning. He's also popped to short. A 2-1 game in the sixth. Anderson's pitch, a breaking ball down and away. Ball and a strike on Dubon. Anderson's pitch, down and away again. Went off speed. 2 balls and 1 strike. Brewers with an off day, and then Tuesday start a stretch of 16 straight. 2-1 coming. And it's low and away. Dubon was backing out of the box. They checked the swing. He didn't go. A pitch that just missed ever so slightly low. 3-1 on Mauricio Dubon. Anderson set again, and his 3-1 pitch. Up and in, ball 4. And it's a 1-out walk. There's been a man on in every inning for Atlanta against the Brewers tonight. Austin Riley will dig in. Riley a walk and a strikeout against Shane Drowan. Braves bullpen. Looks like it's moving, but nobody playing catch as of yet. Here's the pitch. And it is a ball down and away. The way our booth is situated, we've got a very good vantage point. Poor Kent Sommerfeld can't see anything unless it's down the right field line. He just leaned over as if to take a look and see if he could tell what was going on in that bullpen. Throw to first as Dubon started off towards second base. Scampers back before the tag of Vaughn. Kent got between Lane and I to grab his binoculars to see who was playing catch. Kent, I guarantee you will not be able to tell who's playing catch until we see it on television. Because we can't tell. Throw to first again is low and picked up by Vaughn. So second disengagement for Grant Anderson.
Ooh,
you can tell D.L. Hall in our bullpen, yeah, that's fine. Because his back is to us and you can see his number. That Braves pen is a mystery. Nobody playing catch out there yet anyway. Just some practice tossing with no ball. Which makes me think of a story. Here's the 1-0. Is a swing and a miss, 1 ball, 1 strike. Lane, have you ever heard of the great potato caper?
I read about it today.
So I hadn't heard about it until today as well. It happened in this ballpark back in 1987. Here's the pitch. It's up and in on Riley. Snap throw to first, not in time to get Dubon. This was a Double-A affiliate, the Williamsport Bills. Their catcher, Dave Bresnahan, carved a potato to look like a baseball, and he hit it in his glove. Here's the 2-1. Riley lines it foul. In the middle of a bad losing season, he decided to carve this potato to make it look like a baseball. So during the game, he swapped his glove and put the real ball in his bare hand and threw the potato past the third baseman into left field. And the pitch is up and in. Dubon just all over the place over there at first base. The runner on third saw the wild throw. He ran home, and then Bresnahan tagged him out using the real baseball still hidden in his hand.
Innovative.
Very much so. Very illegal.
Yeah, also not allowed.
3-2, runner goes, and a swing and a line drive foul by Riley down the left field line. The fallout, well, the umpire eventually awarded the runners safe at home. The team manager fined Bresnahan just $50 and the cost of the potato. And then he was released by the Cleveland Indians organization the very next day, ending his professional career.
How about that? Pretty high price to pay, and I'm not talking about the $50.
No. He did have his number retired here at the ballpark, though.
That's the part of the story that I had to read twice.
Inducted into the Bowman Field Hall of Fame in 2012. Number 59 retired and hangs on the press box just to our left. The potato caper. I wonder if the throw, obviously the throw was not very accurate. Threw it into left. Time called by Riley. Got to imagine the potato was pretty slick.
Yeah, a little oily maybe.
Pretty impressive.
Somebody went and retrieved it.
3-2 the count on Austin Riley. Anderson. High set. Dubon at first base. Takes off the pitch. Swinging a line drive into left field. Churio can't make the play. Fields it on the bounce. Throw goes to third. Dubon ends up at third base. Riley with a base hit. It's his first hit of the series. And runners are on the corners for Sean Murphy with only one away. Run and hit for the Atlanta Braves. From a sweeper down and away, and Riley stayed on it, gets the base hit. Sean Murphy had that infield single to drive in the second run of the game of the fourth. He's also popped up. Double play depth up the middle. They pinch the corners. Here's the pitch to Murphy, and it's a slider for a strike. It was the first run batted in of the season for Sean Murphy, again playing in just his 12th game of the year. 6 for 40 now, Sean Murphy. Anderson looking for a ground ball. The 0-1 pitch, runner takes off. It's a swing and a miss, no throw from Contreras. And the count is 0-2, but Riley swipes the bag. They called that pitch a ball. It looked like Murphy took a full swing on that pitch. We've got 1-1 on the count, apparently. Now the infield's in. The 1-1 pitch is down and away. 2 balls and a strike. It is 2-1. Big runs out there for the Braves. Here's Anderson's pitch. Down and away with a breaking ball. 3 balls and a strike. Critical game. Braves win this one, and the season series is even 3 apiece. Then the tiebreaker goes to interdivisional record. 3-1 pitch is a strike. 3-2. Brewers won the season series against the Dodgers. 3 best records in the National League. Brewers, Dodgers, Braves. 3 balls, 2 strikes on Murphy. Anderson into his stretch, the pitch. Got him looking. Fastball on the outside corner, 95, and Murphy is frozen for out number 2. Ortho ASAP strikeout for Grant Anderson. And Pat Murphy is coming out. He's going to go take the baseball from Grant and bring in D.L. Hall to face Michael Harris. Pitching change in Williamsport. 2 outs, runners at second and third for Atlanta. Brewers pitching change is brought to you by Iron Workers Local 8. Looking for a change in your career? Sky's the limit with Iron Workers Local 8. Visit IWL8.org. That's IWL8.org. D.L. Hall is coming into this game. It's 2-1 Atlanta, and they are threatening in the 6th on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
For every mile of highway, every bridge connecting our communities, the skilled union laborers of Wayuna, Wisconsin are on the job. They're building and maintaining the infrastructure our Wisconsin residents, industries, and economy depend on every day. So when you see construction signs, orange barrels, and flashing lights, please slow down. Those work zones protect Wayuna's skilled men and women. Strong roads, strong bridges, stronger Wisconsin. Wayuna. Feel the power.
What if a customer slips and falls on your property? What if sparks from an employee's grinder cause a house fire on your job site? Unexpected things happen every day, but you can make sure your business doesn't get hurt with a carefully crafted general liability policy from West Bend. Be sure your independent agent understands your business, because at West Bend, the worst brings out our best. To find out more, visit thesilverlining.com.
Fall is right around the corner, and we've got something new to celebrate this season. You already know and love our apple flavor. In fact, you love it so much, we're giving it a package all its own. Introducing the new Apple 4-Pack, the same crisp apple flavor you can't get enough of. Now in a convenient 4-pack that's perfect for sharing, stocking up, or enjoying all season long. This fall, grab the new Apple 4-Pack from Carbless. Go to drinkcarbless.com and find it near you. Hall is on for the Brewers. He'll face the leadoff man, Michael Harris. Harris is 0 for 3 today. Coming up for the 4th time. We're in the top of the 6th inning, a 2-1 Atlanta lead. They have runners at second and third. D.L. Hall straightens up, and the pitch is a bouncer hit to the first base side. Vaughn bobbles it. Everybody's safe, and it's 3-1 Atlanta. Routine 2-hopper to Vaughn. Couldn't field it. D.L. Hall was over to cover. And for the second time today, the Brewers on a ball that goes 90 feet, unable to make a play defensively. That will be an E3. Run charge to Grant Anderson. It's an unearned run. Runners remain on the corners for Acuna. Vaughn was maybe thinking about flipping that to Hall before he had it in the glove. There's a curveball low for ball 1. So the Brewers down by 2. Another 2-out run scored by Atlanta. Here's a 1-0. Acuna in the left. Churio coming on, makes the catch head high. Side retired. A run comes across, an unearned run for the Braves. It's 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the 6th on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Do you know the following baseball slang? Today's phrase is Baltimore chop. Do you know what it means? Baltimore chop. A ground ball that hits in front of or off of home plate and then takes a high hop.
Baltimore chop. Right side low. Race to the bag. Not in time.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Smith corks one into right down the line. It may go. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. It's a home run, and the Cardinals have won the game by the score of 3-2 on a home run by the Wizard. Go crazy.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
It's time to step up to the plate and see if you can guess which baseball player or manager said the following.
I want to thank at steam601.org.
Brewers trying to atone for that error in the top half of the sixth inning, down 3-1. Vaughn, Yelich, and Ortiz coming up against Tyler Mahle, who's out there for a sixth inning of work. Sixth inning is the Woodman's Food Market's home run inning. Our contestant today is Lois Winker from Holman. Lois would win a gift card jackpot of $250 if a member of the crew. It's a home run of the inning. $100 will be added to the total for each additional home run this frame. Visit any participating Woodman's store to enter. Service and savings, that's Woodman's. So Andrew Vaughn, who made the error to allow the third run to score, leads off. Mahle's first pitch is a strike with a splitter, and it's 0-1. Pitch counts in a good spot for Mahle. He needed 10 pitches to get through the fourth, just 11 to get through the fifth. Delivery to Vaughn is high, ball one. Ball and a strike on Vaughn, who's got a single and a strikeout today. Brewers have had a man on in every inning except for the first. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike. 1-2. We've got bullpen working for the Atlanta Braves. Fuentes, the right-hander. This one shot to right, a base hit for Vaughn. Acuna over to cut the ball off. It's a leadoff single, and the tying run coming up for the Brewers. Yelich a base hit and a walk today against Mahle. He's had the most at-bats against him lifetime. Was 3 for 19 coming into the game today. By the way, it was just announced to the Brewers media contingency that Garrett Mitchell left this game with a right forearm contusion. Right forearm contusion for Garrett Mitchell. Pitch to Yelich is a strike down the middle. 0-1.
Well, that would seem like good news.
Very good news. 0-1 on Yelich. Mahle's pitch. Swing and a miss. Yelich was trying to tie it. Hand almost flew off the bat. Goes to the area where he keeps his pine tar. Gets some extra stickum on those batting gloves. Joey Ortiz is on deck. Vaughn at first. And the 0-2 to Christian Yelich. Up high. Not close. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Yelich. Starting to stack some better at-bats. Mahle at the belt. Kicks and deals. Ground ball foul first base side. Threw him another splitter. That splitter's been a good pitch for Tyler Mahle tonight. as it generally is. When that splitter is on, he is on. He's thrown it for a strike 70% of the time. Not a lot of swing and miss overall, but splitter, cutter, fastball. That's the arsenal. 1-2 again to Yelich. Very high. And the count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two and coming back. Yelich, bouncer to first. Olsen has it. Throws to first, and it hits Vaughn in the back. It trickles into shallow left. Vaughn can't pick it up. Everybody's safe. Maybe that's the mistake the Brewers need to get back into this ball game. Kind of clunky all the way around from Olsen as he fielded that baseball. Didn't look like he had a good grip on it. Vaughn was running right to the glove of Mauricio Dubon, and that throw from Olsen hit Vaughn right in the back. So Yelich safe at first, Vaughn safe at second. The Brewers have something cooking. It's a little hitch there from Olsen. And again, taught to run right to where that fielder is, and it hit Vaughn right off the top of the helmet, right on the dome. Walt Weiss is coming out. Pitching change here in Williamsport. Fuentes, the right-hander, is coming in for Atlanta. Before the pitching change, 10 seconds for station ID on the Brewers Radio Network. We'll set up the at-bat with Ortiz against Fuentes when we come back on the Brewers Radio Network.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know you love working weekends. If it means working on your dream home, both inside and out. And we're here to help protect those dreams so you can enjoy peace of mind. Save up to 40% when you bundle home and auto. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products, pricing, and availability vary based on the way you purchase insurance and by state. Some exclusions apply. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating companies, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Save big on everything for your landscaping project when you shop at Menards. Make it easy for you to enhance your outdoor living space with the largest in-stock selection of concrete landscape block. Ready to take home today. Create a fire pit or retaining wall with our tumbled Belgian wall blocks. On sale now. Save big on your landscape project at Menards. Plus, check out our weekly flyer on Menards.com for all the great deals happening now.
Save big money at Menards.
All right, if you live in Wisconsin and you're not eating dairy, I got questions. Because this is the state where Farm MacGyver fixes equipment with duct tape and hope. Where farm talkers film chores like it's content. So support your local dairy farmers. Just look for the Proudly Wisconsin Dairy Badge. Then drink the milk, eat the cheese, melt the butter. Don't skip on the ice cream. And visit borntodairy.com to meet the farmers behind it all. Because around here, dairy isn't optional. We were born to dairy.
Pitching change for all opposing teams brought to you by North Shore Adult Diapers. Sometimes you need a change for even the heaviest control problems. Visit northshore.com. Joey Ortiz is the hitter. And it's Didier Fuentes. Hard-thrown right-hander. A walk and a double play ball by Ortiz. 2 on, nobody out. The pitch. Line fouled on the right field line. A fastball at 98 from Fuentes. Fuentes on the season, a 2.60 ERA. He's pitching in his 46th game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss at a high fastball. That one at 99. And the count is 0-2. Luis Lara is on deck. Lara came in for Garrett Mitchell with that forearm contusion. Vaughn and Yelich the runners. The 0-2 pitch to Joey Ortiz. Swing and a bouncer, double play ball. Albies to short for 1, on to first. It is a double play. 4-6-3 this time. Runner goes to third, but 2 outs, and Fuentes did exactly what the Braves wanted him to do, roll up 2. Second time that Ortiz has hit into a double play today. Trying to shoot one the other way. Couldn't get it out there far enough. That was tailor-made. Now Luis Lara. Lara, 2 hits in the game yesterday against the Braves. Swings and misses. He was trying to tie the game with one hack. Lara up there at the left side of the plate. Pitch from Fuentes, way high and outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kids are starting to see some heat from these Braves bullpen guys. 99 on that fastball from Fuentes. 3-1 Atlanta lead. The pitch to Lara. Chopper hit to second base. Albies gets the second hop, throws to first, side retired. The Brewers could not take advantage of that error by Olson. We head to the 7th inning in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. 3-1 Atlanta on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
The pitch is hit in the air, foul, off first. Benzinger backing and calling. And the 1990 World Championship belongs to the Cincinnati Reds. As you might expect, they pile out of the dugout. They are jumping up and high-fiving. Gloves and cap all over the infield. The Cincinnati Reds have done the absolute improbable.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Let's go! Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Are you ready to take a swing at base balderdash? Today's phrase is nubber. Do you know what it means? Nubber. A batted ball hit off the end of the bat that does not travel very far.
Little nubber wide of first. Bergman fields, flips to Morris in time, and we got it going now.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
I'm truly humbled to stand here before you in Cooper's.
Brewers and Braves playing in a 3-1 ball game at the top of the 7th inning. DL Hall stays in, and with the play-by-play, here's Lane.
All right, thank you very much, Jeff. Hall trying to keep it where it is. Matt Olson will lead things off against him. Bryce Wilson is getting loose in the Brewers bullpen. But you've got Olson, then the switch hitter in Albies, and then the lefty in Baldwin coming up for Atlanta here in this top of the 7th inning. It's a 3-1 Braves lead. And DL brings home the first pitch. And Olson took a strike on the outside edge. It's 0-1. Kind of a frustrating night for the Brewers. They've had opportunities offensively, only have the one run across. Hole 1 is swung on and fouled back into the net, and it's no balls and 2 strikes. And you could make an argument that none of the runs should have scored for Atlanta. Even the second inning where they got the RBI double from Dubon, the first batter of that inning, Albies, hit an infield single on the left side to Joey Ortiz. 0-2 to Olson is a swing and a miss. He struck him out. So a strikeout of Olson. And there's one away for Ozzie Albies after the Ortho ASAP strikeout. Kind of a double clutch from Ortiz. He took more time than he had, and Albies beat it out, but Joey would be the first to tell you that's a play that he makes 10 times out of 10. First offering to Albies is a big breaking ball in there for a strike, and it's 0-1. Of course, the run in the 4th inning was an earned run, but David Hamilton lost his footing on a ground ball to third hit by Sean Murphy. Swing and a miss at a nasty slider down and away, and it's no balls and 2 strikes on Albies. And so that's a play that the Brewers would anticipate they would make every time. So even though 2 of the 3 runs earned, pitch is down and away with a changeup, and Albies didn't go after it. It's 1 ball and 2 strikes. The Brewers would tell you that all of those runs could have been prevented. Talk about run prevention unit with the Brewers. They are so good at that. Here's the 1-2 to Albies. And missed a little bit low with his slider. And the count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. One away, and nobody on here in the top of the 7th inning. Brewers trying to keep it at the 3-1 deficit and put together a comeback here tonight. 2-2 pitch is rolled foul up the third baseline. Stays at 2-2. Drive around the league. It's presented by Construction Business Group, Wisconsin operating engineers and trusted contractors building Wisconsin together. Cubs winners today. The Mariners had a lot of position players pitching this week. 19-2 is your final in Seattle today. 2 balls and 2 strikes on Albies, hitting from the right side against the lefty Hall. The pitch, caught him looking. A sinker nailed the inside edge with a 96-mile-per-hour two-seamer. And back-to-back strikeouts for D.L. Hall here in the 7th inning. Ortho ASAP strikeout. Now he's got the lefty and Drake Baldwin to the plate. You had Johnny Pareda pitch in that game for Seattle. Pitch to Baldwin is low. 1 ball and no strikes. That was one of the position players. Weston Wilson was the other one. Weston pitched in that game. And Carson Kelly pitched for the Cubs. Carson Kelly.
Nice.
Also pitched. Here's the 1-0 to Baldwin, and he took a strike on the low outside corner. It's 1-1.
Winning hit a couple of days ago.
And was part of the rally last night, too, as was Wilson. The 1-1 is down and away. 2 balls and 1 strike. Arizona, they're trying to fight their way into the wild card. They're 2 games back of a wild card spot entering the day today. They went 5-3 against the Reds. The pitch popped up foul and out of play, third base side. 2 balls and 2 strikes here on Drake Baldwin. San Diego, Fernando Tatis is red hot right now. 8-1 over Minnesota in San Diego. Mets, Brewers get them next. They were cooled off today by the White Sox 2-1. 2-2, fly ball left field. Back on it is Churio onto the edge of the warning track with the play. Makes the catch. And it's a 1-2-3, 7th inning for D.L. Hall. We go to the bottom of 7. It's a 3-1 Atlanta lead on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Looks to the plate. Here's the pitch, and the runners goes. And here's a pop-up to the right side. Yastrzemski calling for it. This could be it. Yastrzemski makes the catch. And the Red Sox have held on and defeated the Cincinnati Reds to even this 1975 World Series at 2 games apiece. As the Red Sox dugout mobs Louis Tion.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Guess who said the following?
I just didn't want to come out. The guys kept fighting. I got to congratulate the Atlanta Braves. What a great series. I mean, they fought us tooth and nail. Perseverance, I guess. I just didn't want to quit, and somehow we figured out a way to win this thing.
That's Jack Morris after outdueling John Smoltz in Game 7 of the 1991 World Series. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Let's go! Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Let's see if we can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means?
Local grocery store, carbless. Less is more. More.
Seventh inning stretch sponsored by IslandResortGolf.com. Escape to the Island Resort and Casino where championship golf, relaxing spa treatments, great dining, and casino excitement create the perfect summer getaway. 3-1 Atlanta. David Hamilton will lead off the bottom of the 7th inning here in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. This is the Little League Classic. It's been a special night. The Brewers trying to put together a come-from-behind effort here in the last innings of this game as it's getting past the bedtime of some of these Little League baseball players here at Bowman Field. First pitch to Hamilton from Fuentes, who stays in there on the mound for Atlanta. He squares to bunt and takes a sinker in the zone for a strike. It's 0-1. Riley up on the edge of the grass at third base, anticipating a bunt from Hamilton. The pitch. And he takes a strike. Slider caught the outside edge, and it's 0-2 on David Hamilton. Brewers had the first two reach in the sixth. Brewers have only been retired in order once in this game. That was back in the bottom of the first inning. 0-2 pitch to Hamilton, and he swings on it, fouls it back and out of play. It's 0-1. It was really cool seeing the players interact with the Little Leaguers today. When they got to the ballpark here, guys started getting their work in. 0-2 is flipped down the left field line. Going to be a long run for Thomas. He's there. He makes the catch in fair territory for the first out of the inning. Off the bat, that looked like it could be trouble. It was not hit hard. Thomas with a good first step, got there in plenty of time. And there's one away for Jackson Churio. But yeah, as guys were getting their work in, players started to file into the seats, the Little League players. First pitch to Churio. Swing and a miss at a slider. It's 0-1. And you just have so much access to the players here. Again, it's 2,500 seat stadium. The attendance tonight, 2,432. Pitch is down low with a sinker. It's 1-1 on Churio. And so you really couldn't avoid the interactions, and it was fun seeing the big leaguers talk and interact with the little leaguers. 1-1. Fly ball fouling out of play first base side. It's 1-2. And you heard my conversation with Andrew Vaughn. Talked to a couple of the other guys, too. This really brings them back to their youth and why they fell in love with this game in the first place. 1-2 to Churio. And a tapper left side. Going to be a tough play. Charging is Dubon. Throws on the run. Not in time. Jackson Churio hustling up the line. Legs out an infield single. And the Brewers have a one-out base runner here for Bryce Terang. The pitch, and he took a strike on the outside edge. It's 0-1. Runner at first, and two down here in the bottom of the seventh. It's a 3-1 Atlanta lead. The Brewers trying to sweep this series. If they do, they will win the season series. 0-1, and a fly ball fouling out of play first base side. It's 0-2 on Contreras. Fastball at 98, and it was a challenge fastball right down the middle. Contreras just a little bit late. Fuentes looks over his shoulder at Churio, being held on by Olsen. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball past Olsen and into right field for a base hit. Churio turns second. Now he'll put on the brakes. He did not want to test the arm of Acuna. And so the Brewers with first and second now. And two away, and that'll get Bowers to the plate against Fuentes. And Jeremy Hefner is on his way out for a mound visit to chat with Fuentes here. That was hit off the end of the bat. Olsen went into a dive, couldn't get his glove to it. And Churio, against most right fielders, is definitely going first to third. Now, of course, you don't want to make the third out at third in a situation like this. But about anybody but Acuna in right field, I think he's probably going first to third. But we've seen that arm on display already in this series, and Jackson said no thank you. And it gets the tying run on base for the Brewers. And the go-ahead run to the plate here in the form of Jake Bowers, who is 1 for 3 tonight. 2-hit night for Contreras. He stays hot. It felt like for the longest of time that anything Contreras put in play was getting gobbled up somehow, some way. Now it feels like everything's finding its way through. First offering to Bowers, and he took a slider for strike one. Lower part of the zone, right on the bottom edge. Good pitch from Fuentes to start up Bowers. Here's the 0-1. That missed outside of the slider. And the count evens at a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Bowers, a chopper foul off that front foot, and he goes for a little jog out in front of the box. 1 ball and 2 strikes. He got a changeup, and it was up in the zone, and he was just out in front. Slammed that ball straight down off of his foot. And Jake is still in a little bit of pain as he's trying to walk this one off right now. He's behind 1 ball and 2 strikes, and now Pat Murphy and Lee Meyer are out to check on Bowers. Of course, remember, Bowers had the broken toe that was revealed in San Francisco that was actually a previous injury that he just really didn't know about. And so now he is in some pain, and he is still walking this one off. This is a very, very tough dude, Jake Bowers. Get a look at the replay here. Oh, that one was up kind of on the top of his foot, almost at the bottom of his ankle. That hit him in an entirely different spot. That's not off the toe. That is a really painful spot to foul a pitch off. And he's going to resume the at-bat. I guess the silver lining is it wasn't off the toe, but if it wasn't off the toe, that wasn't where you wanted it to be hitting you. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Bowers. Runners at first and second and 2 away. Fuentes looks at second, and the pitch. That's up and away. And the count is level at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Brewers have had at least 2 base runners in all but 2 innings. 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out with a fastball at 97. And the Brewers strand 2 more here in the 7th. We go to the 8th inning. It's 3-1 Atlanta on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Let's go! Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Morgan, a smash up the middle, base hit to center. Here comes Gomez, around third, a throw, and the Brewers win. The Brewers are moving on a base hit by Niger Morgan. He's being mobbed. Wow, what a scene.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Take a hack at guessing which baseball player or manager said the following.
Yeah, it's a lot of credit to them. A lot of credit to CY, a lot of credit to our ownership, on having a view and bringing in people. And it's truly incredible, to have this group behind us and to be world champs now, man. It's crazy.
That's Corey Seager after he received the 2023 World Series MVP award. Catch the next great moment on the MLB app and MLB.com.
15 years in prison for a crash that killed 3. 12 and a half years for killing a child, all caused by marijuana-impaired drivers. If you...
He smells.
Back with you from Williamsport as the Braves with a 3-1 lead over the Crew. We go to the top of the 8th inning, and Bryce Wilson takes over on the mound for the Brewers. And take you the rest of the way home. Here's Jeff Levering.
Thanks, Lane. What do you got, buddy?
Oh, we're all good. We're all good.
2,432 are announced attendance today. Mike Yastrzemski will pinch hit for Lane Thomas to start this 8th inning. Bryce Wilson out of the bullpen after an inning and a third of clean baseball from D.L. Hall. Did inherit a runner and allowed him to score because of an error. Wilson's first pitch to Yastrzemski. Misses outside, ball 1. Today's 8th inning brought to you by the Wisconsin Laborers District Council. Earn great union wages and benefits building Wisconsin's infrastructure. Learn more, liunawisconsin.org, and feel the power. Here's the pitch, and it's a strike. 1-1 on Mike Yastrzemski. He's had a really good series. Yastrzemski yesterday was 0 for 3, but 2 for 2, a couple of walks in the opener on Friday. Yastrzemski takes a strike on the inside corner, two-seam fastball from Wilson, originally a Brave. The Brewers are in the teeth of this Braves bullpen. 1-2 pitch is high. First 4 years of Wilson's professional career in the Braves organization. Wilson rocks back and deals. And a half swing and a miss. Yastrzemski's gone. Struck him out, an ortho ASAP strikeout. One gone in this 8th inning. And the hitter will be Mauricio Dubon. An RBI double, a walk, and a pop-up to short. 1 for 2. Little League Classic in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Top of the 8th inning, a 3-1 Braves lead. First one misses low with a slider on Dubon. Brewers will enjoy an off day tomorrow in New York City and then take on the Mets. Game 1 on Tuesday. The pitch to Dubon is a strike. Kyle Harrison will make the start for Milwaukee. Dubon put the Braves on the board with an RBI double back in the 2nd inning. Pitch from Wilson is low. Dubon's turned himself into a nice little utility player. He came up as a second baseman. He's played all over the field now. 2-1 coming, that's fouled away. Seen him in every single outfield position. Tonight, see him at short, see him at third base sometimes, second base. Does everything but pitch and catch. 2-2 to Dubon. Big curveball popped up. Bryce Terang, a step onto the outfield grass, makes the catch. 2 away for Austin Riley. Baseball season, better known as Shandy season, baseball fans. Line & Kugel's Summer Shandy, refreshing Weiss beer, natural lemonade flavor. Line & Kugel's, flavor the moment. Riley a base hit and a walk today, 1 out of 2. Wilson throws, and this one hit down the right field line, foul into the seats. Wilson's pitch, a swing and a miss. 0-2. That wasn't you, was it, Lane?
No, it's one of the little kids saying, "I see the Miz."
I see the Miz.
0-2 pitch from Bryce Wilson. Just missed on Austin Riley. I went Uncle Lewis on him.
You wouldn't hear a dump truck go through a nitroglycerin plant.
Riley fouls it back again.
The blessing. The blessing.
Wilson winds and fires home on 1-2 to Austin Riley. And it's through the left side of base hit. Second hit of the game for Austin Riley. Been a while since he has had a multi-hit effort, but he's got one tonight. 2-out single leads to Sean Murphy coming up. Crowd starting to dwindle slightly. These kids got games tomorrow.
It's bedtime.
If I'm these coaches, I kind of want to get these kids back into the dorms, get them rested up for big games. Sean Murphy at the plate. The pitch is down and away. The team that knocked out Whitefish Bay from Wisconsin in the regional final, it was Iowa. Came from behind. Iowa had a big win today, 6-0. Pitch from Wilson. Murphy fouls it straight back. Their stud on the mound ended up going a complete game. Only allowed a couple of hits and also hit a 3-run homer. Iowa's got the goods.
Yeah, they've got 2 horses on the mound.
1-1 on Murphy. And he took a strike on the outside corner. It's fun watching the Little League World Series. Teams from all over the world, of course. 10 teams stateside, 10 teams nationally, I should say, and internationally. 20 total. Murphy hits it down the right field line, foul. Bowers giving chase, and it's in the seats. 1-2. Must have expanded the tournament a couple of years ago because I only remember it being 8 from America and then 8 from the international pool. So they must have added a couple of teams. Makes it fun. Sprawls across a bigger area. Pitch is fouled by Murphy at home plate.
What's your greatest memory watching the Little League World Series as a kid?
My greatest memory?
Like, what's the takeaway you had? Like, do you remember a certain player?
Yeah, I remember that old Long Beach team with Jeffrey Burrows. It's kind of
Sean Burrows.
Oh, Sean Burrows.
Yeah, that's
Burrows.
mine.
Yeah, Sean Burrows would be that for me. Here's the pitch, and it's high. Jeff was his dad, right?
I think that's right.
Yeah, Sean Burrows from Long Beach. That team, I think, was a big one for me. And then, of course, the Danny Almonte year.
Right.
When he was dealing. Todd Frazier, who's in the building, calling the game for the alternate broadcast for
Tom's
ESPN.
River.
He's down and away. Tom's River, New Jersey.
I believe that was his team.
Yep.
And Sean Burrows, for me, he was like a legend watching him play in the Little League World Series.
He was incredible. 3-2 on Murphy. Runner goes. And a line drive. Caught by Ortiz at short. And the inning is over. Base hit with 2 outs is all. Bottom of the 8th coming up. Andrew Vaughn will lead it off. Brewers down 3-1 on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Are you ready to take a swing at Basebalderdash? Today's phrase is cup of coffee. Do you know what it means? Cup of coffee. A short time spent by a minor leaguer in the major leagues. Just enough time for a proverbial cup of coffee.
Back in the big leagues for the first time since a cup of coffee in 2022.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game. Blackout for all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
Kicks and fires. He struck him out looking. It's over. It's over. The Rangers have won the World Series. Ranger fans, you're not dreaming. The Rangers are the World Series champions. After 52 years in Texas, 63 years of the franchise. The wait is over, and the celebration has begun.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
When you're high, you feel different. You think different, you talk different, you draw different, you listen to music different.
Or 620 WTMJ.
Three to 1 Atlanta, bottom half of the 8th inning. And we'll see a new pitcher in for the Atlanta Braves. It's Dylan Lee, a left-hander. Replaces Fuentes. Fuentes, who threw the ball really well, 2 innings, scoreless baseball, 2 hits. He only struck out 1. But kept the Brewers at bay. Came in with 2 on and nobody out, got a double play ball, and then a ground out himself, then pitched around a couple of hits last inning. So Dylan Lee pitches against Andrew Vaughn, Christian Yelich, and then Joey Ortiz. in this bottom of the 8th inning. Lee throws strike one. Lee a 2.02 earned run average. Pitching in his 60th game, he's 5-0. He has struck out 72 batters in 58 innings. Pitch is a ball on Vaughn. Change up from Lee. Single tallies for everybody today. No multiple run scoring innings as Vaughn looks at a ball low. One in the second, one in the fourth, one in the sixth for Atlanta. Brewers got their only run in the 3rd inning. RBI single off the bat of Jake Bauers. The Brewers have had a man on in every inning with the exception of the first. 2-1 to Vaughn. High fly into right. Not deep. Acuna coming in and makes the catch. One away for Yelich. Yelich today, a base hit and a walk. Lee kicks and deals. Yelich takes very high. Kent Sommerfeld just got very excited about our flight home, or flight to New York, rather. We just got a text message from our lead flight attendant letting us know that milk duds are available on the plane. Swing and a miss by Yelich. And Kent, I have not seen him that excited for a while because it's an early birthday present for him. Oh, Kent Sommerfeld celebrating his birthday tomorrow, and to celebrate, we get a day off. Pitch to Yelich, fouled away. Happy birthday, Kent. Early. We can't wish you happy birthday tomorrow on the air, so we do it today. 41st year as the engineer, so you're 42 years old tomorrow. Been doing this since you were 1, right? 1-2 to Yelich. Foul away. You were a baby when you started. Maybe not 1, but a pup. Just a pup. One-two. Yelich bangs one into the gap in right center field. Yelich around first. He's going to try for 2. Harris has it. His throw not in time. Yelich with a double. The tying run will hit in this 8th inning. Yelich pulling that baseball. A slider down and in. $75 double. $75 for the MAC Fund, courtesy of West Bend, the Silver Lining. First extra base hit of the game for the Brewers. See if Joey Ortiz can come up with a big hit. He has walked today and hit into a pair of double plays. Bottom of the order, hoping to get something done against Dylan Lee. Brewers bullpen is quiet for now. Pitch to Ortiz is a breaking ball for a strike. Caught the corner. It's 0-1. Nobody loosening in the Braves' pen. Brewers still operating with a thin bullpen. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Ball pops away from Murphy, but Yelich did not get a very good read on it. Stays put at second base. No reason to do anything crazy. Down by 2 in the 8th inning. Only one away. Here comes the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Ortiz is now 0 for 3. Brings up Luis Lara, hit from the right side of the plate. He has found some success from the right side of the plate recently. A couple of hits yesterday. And then Lara with a couple of hits in Friday's game. Came on for Garrett Mitchell with that forearm contusion. Lara swings and misses at a slider. It's 0-1. Some light toss being had out in that Braves bullpen beyond the left field fence. Looks like Iglesias starting to get hot. 0-1 to Lara. Slider caught the outside corner. 0-2. Bottom of the 8th inning, 19 hits between these two teams, but just 4 runs scored. The pitch popped him up foul, got a hanging slider. David Hamilton is on deck for the Brewers. Yelich the runner at second after a double. Another 0-2 pitch to Lara. Fouled straight back. Stays 0-2. Again, just over 2,400 fans today at this Little League Classic. 0-2. Well, chopper foul third base side. Lawrence stays alive. About to capacity in this little ballpark. Celebrating its 100th year. Three to 1 Atlanta. Tying run at the plate. The pitch. Down and away. Threw him a changeup. 1 ball and 2 strikes on Lara. Lee's delivery. Down low and in the dirt. Spiked the slider. That was the 7th pitch of the sequence. Lara has seen 1 fastball in the sequence. Sliders. 1 changeup, 1 fastball. Dylan Lee has his sign, looks at Yelich, deals. Swing and a foul again on the 8th pitch of the at-bat. So Lara grinding against Lee. Lara trying to come up with a big hit, bring Christian Yelich home. 2-2 and coming back. Lee sets and throws. Line down the right field line, a fair ball. Extra bases for Lara. Yelich scores with ease. Lara is around second base. He is heading for third. He is there standing with a triple. It's a 3-2 game as Luis Lara delivers. On the 9th pitch of the at-bat, got a fastball down and away, stayed on it, and rips a triple into the right field corner. The tying run is 90 feet away, and we will have a pinch hitter for Milwaukee. Gary Sanchez will come off the bench and hit for David Hamilton. Every Brewers triple, Steinhoffels donates $1,000 to Special Spaces Wisconsin. Help create dream bedrooms for kids battling cancer. Steinhoffels, proud partner of the Brewers. So Gary Sanchez will hit in the 9 spot with a tying run standing at third base. A pinch hit triple, I should say a triple by Luis Lara, and now Walt Weiss is coming out. They have their closer, Raisel Iglesias, ready in their bullpen, and Weiss is going to go to him. Pitching change in Williamsport. Brought to you by North Shore Adult Diapers. Sometimes things get a little tight. For everything else, there's North Shore Adult Diapers. Go to NorthShore.com. Sanchez will hit against Raisel Iglesias on the other side of this break. It's 3-2 Atlanta on the Brewers Radio Network.
At Prevea Orthopedics and HSHS Hospitals, we understand all the ways you move. From the ways you love to move, to the ways you need to move, and the ways you want to move. Movement looks different for everyone. That's why we specialize in you, providing the expert care you need for all the ways you move. To schedule an appointment, visit prevea.com/ortho.
Experience the best of fall golf at Island Resort and Casino. Enjoy late season rounds at Sweetgrass, Sage Run, or the new 9-hole Cedar course. Fall golf rates include tee time starting at just $80 and stay and play packages from $136. Cedar course preview rounds are just $45 and available to book online. Plus, now is the time to plan next year's golf getaway. Submit your 2027 golf package request today at islandresortgolf.com.
Home game or away game, your car deserves the MVP treatment. Swing in to Tsunami Express Car Wash before first pitch for a fast, convenient wash. Free vacuums and DIY detailing stations that help keep your ride looking like a winner all season long. Whether you're heading to American Family Field or just running around town, you're always ready for game day. Plus, unlimited memberships start at just $16 for your first month. Learn more at TsunamiExpress.com. Tsunami Express Car Wash, the official car wash of the Milwaukee Brewers.
Game on the line in the 8th inning. And Gary Sanchez will come off the bench and hit against Braves closer Raisel Iglesias. 3.09 ERA for him, 26 saves and 29 opportunities. Sanchez will hit with Luis Lara standing at third base. Sanchez started in game 1 of this series and went 0 for 4. Tying run standing at third for the Brewers. Iglesias deals, and he's got a strike down the middle, a changeup at 91. A double by Yelich, a triple by Lara, and the Brewers are within a run. 10 homers for Sanchez. The pitch, ground ball, foul outside of third, almost took the legs out from Lara as he was taking his lead in foul territory. 0-2 on Gary Sanchez. Good lesson for the kids that are in the crowd. Take your lead in foul territory. Hits you, no play. 0-2 on Sanchez. Iglesias deals. And it's low, and Murphy had a tough time catching that changeup. One and two on Gary Sanchez. Churio is on deck. Right now it's Sanchez against Iglesias, and Sanchez uses his timeout. It digs back in, down in the count, 1-2, a 2 away. Gentle breeze blowing out towards right center. The pitch. High pop-up on the infield, right near the second base bag. It'll be Dubon on the infield grass, making the catch. And the side is retired. The Brewers get the RBI triple from Lara, but they trail at 3-2 as we go to the 9th in Williamsport. The Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Introducing the all-new MLB Plus, your ticket to streaming baseball's best. Enjoy MLB Network 24/7 with live out-of-market games and award-winning shows. Enhance game nights with MLB Big Inning, live and commercial-free. And hear live home and away radio broadcasts of every game, blackout-free. Even stream minor league games all season. It's all here and it's all new. Get MLB Plus for just $59.99 a year. Visit MLB.com/MLB Plus.
Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco, his 13th, and it's a one-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com. Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is seeing eye single. Do you know what it means? Seeing eye single, a soft ground ball that finds its way between infielders for a base hit, as if it had eyes of its own.
That is a perfect seeing eye single for Riley Adams.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com.
Wish your life came with a warning app?
That dog does not want to be petted.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but pre-diabetes...
Ninth inning in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, the Little League Classic. And Aaron Ashby is on to work. He'll face the top of the order, Harris, Acuna, and Olson, in what is now a 3-2 game in the ninth. Cooper Pratt comes into play at short. Sliding Ortiz over to third base. Aaron Ashby will deal with Acuna after Harris. Got those kids excited down there saying, all right, Acuna. Harris is the first man to hit. He's 0 for 4. It was his soft little ground ball to first base that produced the third run for Atlanta in the 6th inning. That doesn't happen. We're tied 2-2. A couple of plays that the Brewers traditionally make is that pitch in there for a strike, but they did not convert those plays into outs. They're trailing because of it. Pitch to Harris, swing and a miss at a slider, and it's 0-2. It's fun watching Aaron Ashby from this vantage point where we're basically right behind home plate. Can get a real feel for how much his pitches move. That last slider, devastating. And the delivery. Big curveball hit in the air to right. Back goes Bowers, still back, looking up. It's gone. Harris on 0-2 hits a slider out of the ballpark to make it 4-2 Atlanta. We just saw that slider. This one was down and in. It was not even a strike. And Harris got the bat head out and hits his 21st of the year. So back to a 2-run deficit. Here's Acuna. Been on base all but one time. Takes a curveball high for ball one. He's walked twice, singled, and line to left. Big run right there for Atlanta. And the pitch is down and in. The Brewers will have the top of the order scheduled in the bottom of the 9th inning, and now they're going to have to get 2 to tie. Brewers putting up, I should say the Braves putting up 4 runs today as the pitch, a high chopper to short, checking on Pratt. He's got it, throws the first in time to get Acuna. 6-3 on the putout. Now it's Matt Olson. The Braves on this road trip overall were 1-5 coming into the game. They had scored just 11 runs total and hit 1 homer. They just hit their 2nd home run, and it was not on a bad pitch from Aaron Ashby. Just did clear the fence. Now it's Olson. Olson fouls the first one back. Big slider from Ashby. Camping, cookouts, family get-togethers, they're all in full swing. Summertime in Wisconsin. Make sure you enjoy them all with the season's favorite food, the Usinger's Bratwurst. Whether your gang prefers brats or hot dogs, Usinger's is the name to look for. Got the best right here as Olson fouls another one away. 0-2 on Matt Olson, who is 0-for-4 today. He's bounced into a pair of double plays and struck out twice.
Exavilo on that home run from Harris, just 96 miles an hour. That's a little Vegas-y.
Yeah, Bambox here. Short porch in right field just did get out. 0-2 pitch. Misses low. Contreras is about ready to fire it down to third base. No challenges available. Wish you would have had one. 1-2 on Matt Olson. And the pitch. Olson took it down and in. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Four-2 Braves in the 9th. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 1 away on Matt Olson. Ashby kicks and deals. And he missed high. 3 balls and 2 strikes. For Ashby, just the 6th home run he has allowed in his 61st overall appearance. 3-2 pitch. Olson swings and misses at a curveball. Ortho ASAP strikeout for Ashby. 2 gone for Ozzie Albies. Albies, who hit the walk-off home run against Aaron Ashby down in Atlanta in June. Before he hits, we need 10 for ID on the Brewers Radio Network. First pitch low and in the dirt on Ozzie Albies. 1 ball, no strikes with Lane Grindle, Kent Sommerfeld, Jeff Levering with you. From the Little League Classic in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. First time the Brewers are playing in one of these offshoot games. 1-0 pitch. Curveball caught the top of the zone on Albies. 1 ball and 1 strike. One from Ashby. Another curveball missed away. 2 balls and a strike. Brewers in the bottom of the 9th. Churio, Turang, Contreras. If anybody reaches Bowers against Iglesias. 2-1 from Ashby. High fly right center. Lara, Bowers converge. It will be Lara who makes the catch. Inning over. Michael Harris hits a big home run, makes it 4-2 as we go to the bottom of the 9th inning. Braves have a 2-run lead on the Brewers Radio Network, presented by American Family Insurance.
Great moments in baseball have been broadcast on the radio since 1921.
High fly ball deep to center field. It's way back. It may go. Gone. A 2-run homer for Mike Piazza. He hit it over the center field fence. His 34th home run of the year.
And every Met smiling and jumping out of the dugout.
Catch the next unforgettable call on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Are you ready to round the bases with Base Balderdash? Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Hayes puts it in the air to right field. Blackman can't get to it. Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco.
Expand your vocabulary with the MLB app and MLB.com. Let's see if you can figure out the following baseball slang term. Today's phrase is Oppo Taco. Do you know what it means? Oppo Taco, a home run hit to the opposite field.
Austin Hayes with an Oppo Taco. His 13th, and it's a 1-run game.
Expand your vocabulary by listening to every game on the MLB app and MLB.com.
Wish your life came with a warning app?
That dog does not want to be petted.
Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but pre-diabetes...
WTMJ.
Raisel Iglesias trying to pick up a 4-out save. He hasn't had a multi-inning save since April the 7th. Did that against the Angels, went an inning and 2/3 and picked up the save. It's only the 3rd time all year that he is pitching more than an inning in an appearance. It's 4-2 Atlanta. Brewers have already won this series, trying to sweep the Braves and win the season series. Jackson Churio leads it off. 1 for 4, had an infield single back in the 7th. Faces Iglesias. The pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Turang to follow, the pitch to Churio. Down low, threw him a changeup. That's a big pitch for Iglesias these days. The fastball changeup combination. Not that electric heater anymore. The pitch hit foul, 93-mile-an-hour fastball. Churio waits, 1-2 pitch. Look out, up and in with a heater. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Churio is 2 for 10 in this series against the Braves. Iglesias deals. Ground ball up the middle, base hit, tying run coming up. Second hit of the night for Jackson Churio. He is aboard, and the Brewers have some life in the 9th inning. Bryce Turang 1 for 4 today. Base hit in the 3rd and scored a run. Pitch to Turang is high, ball 1. Brewers have the guys that they want coming to the plate in this inning against Iglesias. Bullpen's moving for the Brewers. The pitch. Turang takes down and in for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes on Bryce Terang. Need 2 to tie, 3 to win in this ninth. Terang stuck on 16 homers for a while. The pitch. It is low, and it gets away from Murphy to second base. Goes Jackson Churiel. 3 balls, no strikes on Bryce Terang. Hasn't homered in the month of August. His last home run, the last day of July, out in Anaheim. 3-0 the count, more than likely taking one from Iglesias. Here's the pitch. He does take, and he takes ball 4. The tying run is on ahead of Contreras. Ortho ASAP walk. Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin walk right in. There is a difference. And the hottest hitter on the team, William Contreras, is the hitter. 2 for 4 tonight for Contreras. And he has 8 hits in 12 at-bats in the series. Uses his timeout as he strides to the plate. He faces Raisel Iglesias. Great speed on the bases. The pitch. High fly. Right center field. It is up. It is going to be caught right at the wall by Harris.